Hello friends, welcome to Daily Current Affairs section of iTutor Academy. Today I will discuss with you 5 topics, that is one is Nai Talim and second one is plant species discovered in Kerala and third one is liquid medical oxygen, that is LMO, and fourth one is Pradhan Mantri formalization of micro food processing enterprises, that is PMFME scheme, and last one is automatic generation control AGC. Okay, so let's see one by one. First one is Nai Talim. What is Nai Talim and why in news? So Nai Talim is a concept of basic education system by Mahatma Gandhi. Why now we are discussing this topic? Because it's addressing the silver jubilee celebration of Mahatma Gandhi International Hindi University in Wardha. The Vice President of India, Venkaiah Naidu, recalled that the Nai Talim proposed by Mahatma Gandhi in Wardha in 1937 laid emphasis on making mother tongue as the medium of instruction in addition to free compulsory education and skill training to the students. And it's a basic education is a principle which states that knowledge and work are not separate. Mahatma Gandhi promote an educational curriculum with the same name based on this pedagogical principle. The 3 pillars of Gandhiji pedagogy were its focus on the lifelong character of education, its social character, and its form as a holistic process. For Gandhi, education is the moral development of the person, a process that is by definition it's lifelong. Okay, so Nai Talim is the concept from Mahatma Gandhi for the basic education system and also the development of skill development with the education. And next topic is 2 plant species that's already in this here in picture. These species discovered in Kerala. Okay, and researchers have reported 2 new plant species from the biodiversity rich Western Ghats region in Thiruvananthapuram and Wayanad district. And it's a topic from ecology and environment, and you can see the picture also. So they have been christened Fimbristilis sunili, and one name is that, and the second one is Neonitis prabhui, and these are the name of these plants, and it's collected from the grasslands of Ponmudi Hills in Trivandrum, and also Fimbrilis sunili has been named after plant taxonomist C.N. Sunil. And it has been professionally assessed as data deficient, DD, the short form of data deficient, under the IUCN Red List categories. And Neonitis prabhui has been discovered in the Chembra Peak grasslands of Wayanad. Then location name is important, and it hails from the family Rubiaceae and grows on high altitude grassland. It has been categorized data deficient. And next topic is liquid medical oxygen LMO. All of you know why it's important, because the COVID-19 pandemic affecting nowadays, and the last 2 years we are the victim of the pandemic. So liquid medical oxygen LMO is very important topic nowadays. So Indian Railway has transported more than 14,000 tons of medical liquid oxygen LMO to the hospitals and the COVID care centers in the states of Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand and Delhi through its 858 special freight trains run by Northern Railway. Oxygen is crucial for the treatment of patients with severe COVID-19 since the disease affected lung functioning. One of the way in which this oxygen can be supplied is through liquid medical oxygen, and LMO is nothing but high purity oxygen used for medical treatment and is developed for use in the human body. And why in liquid state? Due to its low melting and boiling point, oxygen is in a gaseous state at a room temperature. Liquefaction enables storage in large volume and easier transportation. How liquid medical oxygen is produced? There are several methods. The most common production method is separation of oxygen in what are known as air separation unit or ASUs. ASUs are basically plants that separate large volume of gases. They use a method called fractional distillation method to produce pure oxygen from atmospheric air, which consists mostly of nitrogen and oxygen. That is 78% nitrogen and 21% oxygen, and remaining 1% other gases including argon, carbon dioxide, neon, helium, and hydrogen. In this method, gases from the air are separated into various components after cooling them into liquid state, and then liquid oxygen is extracted from it. And the atmospheric air is first cooled to 181 degrees Celsius. Oxygen liquefies at this point. Since the boiling point of nitrogen is minus 196 degrees Celsius, it remains in a gaseous state, but argon has boiling point similar to the oxygen, that is minus 186 degrees Celsius, and hence a significant amount of argon liquefies along with the oxygen. The resultant mixture of oxygen and argon is drained, decompressed, and passed through a second low pressure distillation vessel for further purification. And then after that we then get the output as a final purified liquid oxygen, which is then transported using cryogenic containers. Okay, this is the process of liquid medical oxygen. It's based on science and technology topic. Okay, and the next topic is Pradhan Mantri Formalization of Micro Food Processing Enterprises. The short form is PMFME scheme. Why this scheme is important and why in news? Union Minister for Ministry of Food and Processing Industries and senior officials of NAFED today launched 6 One District One Product ODOP, okay, One District One Product brand under the Pradhan Mantri Formalization of Micro Food Processing Enterprises, that is PMFME scheme at Panchsheel Bhavan, that is in New Delhi, and the Ministry of Food Processing Industries has signed an agreement with the NAFED for developing 10 brands of selected ODOPs, One District One Product, under the branding and marketing component of the PMFME scheme. Out of these 6 brands, namely Amrit Pal, Kori Gold, Kashmiri Mantra, Madhu Mantra, Somdana, and whole wheat cookies of Delhi Bakes were launched recently. The brand Amritfal for Amla juice has been exclusively developed under ODOP concept of Gurugram in Haryana, and Kori Gold brand has been developed for coriander powder, which is the identified ODOP for Kota, that is in Rajasthan, and brand Kashmiri Mantra brings out of the essence of spices from Kulgam, that is in Jammu Kashmir, and brand Madhu Mantra has been developed under the ODOP concept of honey from Saharanpur in Uttar Pradesh. Whole wheat cookies is the second product developed under the brand Delhi Bakes, and brand Somdana has been developed under the ODOP concept of millets from Thane, that's in Maharashtra. And what's in PMFME scheme? It launched under Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan, the Pradhan Mantri Formalization of Micro Food Processing Enterprises PMFME scheme is a centrally sponsored scheme with an outlay of Rs 10,000 crore over a period of 5 years from 2020 to 2021 to 2024 to 25. The scheme envisioned to directly assist the 2 lakh micro food processing unit for providing financial, technical and business support for upgrading of existing micro food processing enterprises. Okay, hope you are clear. If you have any doubt, you can comment it on comment box. I will explain more on next video. And the next topic is automatic generation control, that is AGC. Why AGC in news? Union Minister of Power dedicated automatic generation control to the nation. This is expected to facilitate achieving the government's ambitious target of 500 gigawatt non-fossil fuel-based generation capacity by 2030. And the AGC is being operated by Power System Operation Corporation, that is POSOCO, Power System Operation Corporation, through National Load Dispatch Center. Through AGC, National Load Dispatch Center sent signals to more than 50 power plants in the country every 4 seconds to maintain the frequency and reliability of the Indian power system. This will ensure more efficient and automatic frequency control for handling variable and intermittent renewable generation. Sri R.K. Singh also released a report titled Assessment of Inertia in Indian Power System, which has been prepared by POSOCO in collaboration with the IIT Bombay. And Power System Operation Corporation. What is this POSOCO? POSOCO Day is observed on 3rd January to commemorate its independent functioning that began on 3rd January 2017 under Ministry of Power as one of the power PSUs after separating from Power Grid as its subsidiary organization. It is responsible to ensure the integrated operation of the grid in a reliable and efficient and secured manner. It consists of 5 regional load dispatch centers and National Load Dispatch Centers also. Okay, this topic is based on economy, and this is it for today. Okay, you can revise the topics, and any doubts you can contact me through email ID itutor.coms@gmail.com. Hope you all are clear about it, and thank you all of you. Thank you for the support, and subscribe our channel. If you like the video, please like it. Thank you.